The crash came without warning. Crystal shattered across the marble floor as a tray slipped from Amara's trembling hands, sending tea and porcelain skidding toward the edge of the grand staircase. She lunged forward on instinct, heart hammering, slipping, until a strong arm caught her waist mid-fall and pulled her back to safety. The scent of cedar and rain filled her senses as she steadied herself. Eyes lifting to meet the intense gaze of the man she'd been told never to look directly at, the billionaire himself, Nathaniel Cross. Right finger if you're enjoying this story already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss stories like this. Nathaniel released her slowly, as if realizing too late how close they were. Are you hurt? He asked, his voice calm but edged with concern. Amara shook her head quickly, stepping back, mortified. She apologized over and over, eyes lowered, bracing for dismissal, or worse. Instead, Nathaniel surprised her. He knelt, helped gather the broken pieces, and told her to take the rest of the day off. That moment, small and strange, lodged itself in his thoughts long after she disappeared down the service corridor. Amara had worked in the Cross estate for 6 months, quiet, diligent, invisible by design. She cleaned, cooked, and vanished before guests arrived. Her world was early mornings and late nights, her dreams folded neatly away with her spare uniforms. Nathaniel, on the other hand, lived in boardrooms and private jets. A man whose schedule was measured in millions. Their lives were never meant to intersect, yet they kept colliding in the most unexpected ways. He noticed her humming while dusting the library, the soft tune easing the sharp edges of his stress. He noticed how she fixed a crooked frame without being asked, how she spoke kindly to everyone, even those who looked through her. One evening, working late, he found a simple note beside his dinner. You skipped lunch today. Please eat. It shouldn't have mattered, but it did. Nathaniel began inventing reasons to be home earlier. Amara noticed too. His lingering glances, the way he asked about her day and actually listened. She tried to keep her distance. She knew the rules, she knew the rumors, and she knew what the world would say if a billionaire looked twice at the woman who scrubbed his floors. The tension snapped one stormy night when the power went out. Candles flickered through the mansion as thunder rolled overhead. Amara slipped in the dark, twisting her ankle. Nathaniel carried her to the sofa without a word, his jaw set as he wrapped her ankle with practiced care. You matter, he said quietly when she tried to brush it off. The words stunned her more than the pain. Feelings surfaced, dangerous, undeniable. Amara considered leaving, convinced she was a distraction in a life too grand for her. She packed her things at dawn. Nathaniel found the empty room minutes later and did something no one expected. He canceled his meetings, tracked her down at the bus station, and stood before her without wealth or power, just honesty. I don't want a perfect image, he said. I want you. Tears welled as Amara told him the truth, that she feared being seen as less, as temporary. Nathaniel took her hands. Then let me prove you're neither. Months passed. Whispers grew louder, headlines sharper. But Nathaniel stood firm, introducing Amara not as his house help but as his partner. She enrolled in school, chasing dreams she'd buried for years. Together, they faced judgment with grace and resilience, choosing love in a world that expected silence. On a quiet evening, back in the same marble hall where it all began, Nathaniel knelt, not to pick up broken glass, but to offer a ring. Amara said yes, her laughter echoing through a house that finally felt like a home. If this story touched you, hit the like button, share it with someone who believes love can cross any line, and subscribe for more powerful stories. Don't forget, your support keeps these stories coming. Subscribe now and be part of the journey.